What's going on, everybody? My name is Bryce. I am a list builder here at ListKit, and I also run cold emails on the side for my own campaigns and my own business. So today I'm going to be going over what a successful cold email campaign looks like by quarter. And for people who don't necessarily know what quarters are, they're every 3 months. So every 3 months, it's a quarter. It works a little bit different in government. It's kind of weird. But Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 is essentially how the year is broken down into. And that's kind of the mindset and the mind frame as a business owner. You kind of have to look at other businesses. A lot of the times, they don't necessarily not want your offer. They just may not look into these things until Q2, right? Until like 5 months from now. If you're dealing with like larger scale corporations, 25, 50, 100 plus employees, those types of things. Yeah. But the tools that you're going to need in kind of the monthly allowance is about $79 for ListKit for 2K credits per month, $94 for Smart Lead. That's with the integrations that you could get Smart Lead for. There is another option for higher, for lower. Also, there is another $179 if you per month for ListKit. It'll get you 5,000 credits, 250 phone numbers as well, recurring every month. Loom, which I'm recording right now, is $8 per month. Now, there is a free option for Loom as well, but that only allows you to send 25 Looms, and they all have to be under 5 minutes. And then domains per month per domain, which is about $7.20 per email account that you have. So if you have 20 email accounts, then you would be spending roughly 140. Wait, that's bad math. If you had 12 email accounts, you'd be spending roughly $144 per month. That's essentially how it goes. Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, those are all free. So as we go into it now, Q1, that's day 1 through 90, right? The first 3 months. That's building your campaign foundation and initial strategy. So the domain setup takes about 14 days to warm up your domain. Build your first list. You can either do that with us over at ListKit. You'll meet with me or somebody else from our list building team. If you have experience or you're using like Apollo or Instantly, I think does it now, or ZoomInfo, then this is when you build out the list. You also create a landing page with a VSL. That's the reason I recommend buying Loom. And then you can also use Carrd, CARRD, Carrd. That's $20 per year in order to set up to 5. I think it's actually up to 3 landing pages. So you can just put one on there. That way you at least have a landing page. If people ask for your website, you can just build one out, right? Very simply. So build out your first list and your landing page with the VSL. The VSL you can just attach from Loom. You can download that, or you can upload that onto a YouTube channel and then attach that to your landing page. Either way, it works out that way. Then you send out your first campaign. If you don't have a leads list for the first 2 weeks, if you don't have a lead, right? If you're not closing people in the first couple of weeks, don't panic, okay? Let's relax. And then we can keep sending, right? Post one YouTube video about your business like every 2 weeks. That seems very low maintenance, right? Very low key. So if you do that, and you only do one every 2 weeks, you'll have 2 per month. 2 times 3 is 6. You'll have 6 YouTube videos. That's vastly more than most people that are on the internet, or most people that are actually doing what you do, right? Is having at least 6 videos. If you want to do once per week, then obviously you'd have a lot more. You'd have 12. If you had multiple times a week, you can just break down the math and do that. Now, you're not going to get any views on your YouTube channel, more than likely, within the first like month or 2 or 3 or 4 that you really are posting. But it's about when people look you up, what they find. Okay. And so then you can adjust your campaigns. If you don't have any clients close in the first month after launch, it's not ideal, but you're not a failure, right? You're literally learning a new skill. More times than not, this may be a new business for you. Maybe this is a different sales direction than what you were doing. Maybe this is just a completely new audience and all of your business has come from referrals. So the people inherently trust you more. If you're talking with cold outreach, they don't know you, they don't like you, and they don't trust you. You're like interrupting their day. So you have to do way more effort in the beginning in order to start closing them. But once you start closing them, good, right? Now we're on to Q2. So this is day 91 through 180. Enhancing outreach and securing your first clients, right? After Q1, you should have at least one client within like 3 months. If you have pretty much any general offer, you can offer free work and then you can upsell them to whatever your services are. You can really do that for most offers, for most B2B offers. After you get one client, if you're sending at least 2K per month, or you did at least 1,000 personal emails, that also works. Your Dream 100 still always works, right? Going into the DMs and specifically saying what videos you like from them, what you really love about them. Those still always work. You're just going to have to you're going to do less, but you're going to have to do way more time, energy, and effort put into it. Okay. Use a client or clients that you have now and get them great results. I feel like I shouldn't have to say that, but get them great results. Okay. That way you can get a testimonial / video case study. You can ask them for a written testimonial. Those work okay. Video case studies, since you're already posting on YouTube, continue to post on YouTube. Once you do that, and you can have like a video case study of who they are, what they do, blah, 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 on your actual YouTube channel, right? Post that case study video on your YouTube channel. Now you're starting to post also on Twitter or LinkedIn as well. But now you have a case study that you could work with, an open case study for somebody that vouches with you. So you're not just some random person on the internet just sending out stuff, right? Start sending more volume from 2,000 to 5,000 plus per month. Like there is no reason now that you have people paying you that you can't scale the outreach. If you need somebody to help fulfill the work, find somebody to help fulfill the work. Don't stop running campaigns because you have some clients. It doesn't make any sense. You're going to start churning some people just inherently in business. And then you're going to have to restart everything anyway. This is a snowball effect. All right. Now Q3, day 180 through day 270, optimizing and expanding your cold email campaigns. Edit your landing page now with all the case studies that you have, and up the emails and domains to equal about 10K plus per month. This is when you can hire an inbox manager. Now, if you already got clients really fast, right, and you wanted to start sending 10K per month, there's no reason for you to wait until Q3, right? There's no real reason for you to wait like 6 months into it to start then sending way more volume. You can do that earlier. You would then hire an inbox manager so that you can help with fulfillment. So Hormozi and Daniel and a lot of business people talk about a lot of different like games that you're in when you're in business. In the beginning, you're just in the volume game. Okay. People don't know you exist. So you have to start doing more things and sending more volume. It's not that you have an offer problem. It's not like the leads list is that bad. Typically, it's not that, oh, you had a 2% bounce rate with this campaign and then you had a 6% bounce rate with that campaign, or like your open rate was 55%, but now it's 37%. Like that's not the issue. You're just not talking to enough people. You need to break through and beat the game of volume in order to then go to the next game, which is then efficiency. Then you worry about the opt-in rate or not really the open rate ever really, but the calls booked. How many of those people are showing up? How many of those people are you closing? If you only have talked to 5 people, like, and you closed 1 or 2 or even 3, that's great. That's do more of that in order to do that, and then you can continue to optimize, right? But you're in the volume game to beginning, honestly, for like the first year, possibly plus. That's all that you're really looking to do is expand as much volume so people know who you are. That way your business can start to grow. Yeah, but I had to get that off my chest. Okay, then you start looking for partnerships now and people who work adjacent businesses to your current clients through cold email. So about 7,000 go to new clients, about 3,000 go to partnerships. So if you offer email marketing, right, for e-com brands, then you can look to partner with people who possibly do landing pages. Right, they can possibly help you out with your landing page. They can do landing pages for e-com clients, right? You can reach out to those types of businesses. You're like, oh, that makes actually a lot of sense because they'll refer you deals, and then you refer them deals as well because you're meeting with people and like, oh, maybe we can optimize those opt-in rates, blah, blah, blah. You can target ads companies as well, people who do e-com ads or UGC content or social media management, right? All of those things. You can then look to partner with those people. Again, if you already have clients and you're already sending more volume, do this earlier, but this is like the time frame for most people that we typically see. Continue to post on YouTube and Twitter or LinkedIn or whatever, right? Just keep doing that, okay? Just keep doing that. Now, Q4, day 271 through 360. All right, scaling up and institutionalizing success in cold email. All right, just keep scaling and hiring other inbox managers. That's it. Because now you're not in the volume game really as much anymore. You're more now into the efficiency game. how many book meetings are we getting? How many positive responses? How many of those people are showing up? How many of these people are we closing, right? That's like the kind of game you're in. So now that you're out of the volume game, you don't need to keep doing all the volume yourself, because that's taking away from you actually growing and expanding the business and focusing on the next problem. Every time you solve something, you're going to just build out another problem, which is fine. Okay, so now that you have the volume game taken care of, that's when you hire people. I should have in here somewhere, once you start making like 2 to 3K per month, then sign up for Client Ascension, because they teach you all of this. That's a nice plug. Yeah, do that, because they'll teach you how to hire, what to look for, X, Y, and Z, right? You can find all those people in there. But yeah, keep scaling. Now you're not out of the volume game. You keep doing more volume, but you don't necessarily do all of that because you are a business owner and you're working on other aspects in the business, not necessarily, oh, what time did we follow up on this email, right? That's not necessarily the game you're in anymore. So then you can look to hire an appointment setter. That's somebody who can warm call your interested replies, right? So your inbox manager, they may not be comfortable like calling people, which is fine. You didn't necessarily hire them to call people. You hired them to manage your inbox, right? It's right there in the name. So an appointment setter sets appointments, right? It's kind of there in the name. So you can have somebody who does warm call, interested replies. Maybe your YouTube or your Twitter is starting to pop off a little bit more. So you have like an opt-in page, or you have sales assets or things along those lines that you send people for free. And then they kind of plug in and log in more. And that appointment setter calls those people, emails those people, DMs those people directly to help set up a meeting for you, right? But that's not necessarily you doing that as much anymore. That's somebody that you hired. Continue to post on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter while emailing, right? It makes inbound leads skyrocket because you're just not some random bot on the internet anymore. You're an actual human being who actually has a business that actually has case studies for people that can do a lot of things, right? And you can help their business grow. That's the whole point. But that was really all I had for you. There's a breakdown of Q1 through Q4, what a year in cold email really looks like. It can happen a lot faster. It can take longer than that as well, right? But this is the average of what we see. So keep it up. You're doing great. Talk soon.